Today, I'm going to use my voice signs as I read this story. This is my reading voice, and my reading voice is the voice when I am reading the words on the page. That is my reading voice. But I also have another voice, and this is my thinking voice as I read. And I might be thinking, oh, this is my favorite part of the story, or I just learned something new, and I learned this about bears in the story. So that's my thinking voice. But we also have another voice, our distracting voice. And I hope I don't use this one today. This is that voice as I'm reading, and I should be concentrating on the book. And I'm going, when's lunch? When's recess? When's Christmas? That's a distracting voice. And I'm not focused on the story when I'm reading. All right, friends, let's go ahead and read Bear Stays Up for Christmas. I'm going to start with my reading voice. So I'm going to use this sign first. It's my reading voice. The day before Christmas, snuggled on his floor, Bear sleeps soundly with a great big snore. My thinking voice. I would find it really hard to be sleeping the day before Christmas because I am so excited. I don't know if I could sleep. Dear Bear, get up, Mouse shouts in his ear. We won't let you sleep through Christmas this year. His friends are all gathered around in his lair, and the bear wakes up. Use my thinking voice again. The word lair, I'm not sure what that means, but I notice that his friends are all in Bear's house. So I wonder if a lair is where a bear lives. I bet so. Now I'm going to use my reading voice again. He stands up with a stretch and a great big sigh. I hope I can make it. I do want to try. Don't worry, squeaks Mouse. Hare says it's all right. We'll keep you busy all day and all night. So, what I know about bears in the winter is that bears sleep all winter. So they hibernate all winter. That's what I know about bears. So I'm wondering if he's having a really hard time waking up because he should be sleeping because he is a bear. He tries to lie down, but his friends all frown. So the bear stays up. Come on, says Badger. Time to follow me. In Pine Grove Glen, there's a fine Christmas tree. So they stomp through the woods and they tromp down the track. They hoist up the tree onto Big Bear's back. So it looks like they're putting Bear to work, is what I'm noticing in this picture. And he's a big bear, so he can carry a big Christmas tree. He plods very slow as they trudge through the snow, but the bear stays up. He's doing a really good job staying awake. Back at the cave, Gopher brews mint tea, and Mouse pops corn to string upon the tree. Raven and Wren bake a fresh fruit cake. The friends do their best to keep Bear awake. So it looks like we do during the holidays. We bake and we make things. But I don't put popcorn on my tree. But some of you may do that. His shoulders start to stoop and his eyelids droop. But the bear stays up. I think the bear is looking very sleepy though, even though he's awake. They hang up their stockings by warm firelight and hum Christmas songs like Oh Holy Night. They cuddle and sing as they wait for the sun. And there they are waiting for Christmas. Gee, I wonder if they're going to all stay awake all night. Let's see. You can also predict what I'm thinking. Maybe they're going to stay awake. Maybe they're going to fall asleep. I wonder what's going to happen. But soon all the voices fade to just one. A bright star glows while his friends doze. But the bear stays up. I am surprised about that. I thought Bear would be the first one to fall asleep. What do you think? But he stays up. His friends fall asleep. Bear giggles and grins. He works and he raps. He bustles and bakes while everyone naps. He piles up presents under the tree, but who's at the doorway? Bear doesn't see. He toils all night until the sun rises, making his friends their Christmas surprises. Just before dawn, he lets out a yawn, but he still stays up. When Christmas arrives so lovely and white, Bear's friends awake to a glorious sight. Presents and goodies are piled up tall. I stayed up, said Bear, just to share with you all. I'll use my thinking voice now. Bear has been very busy, and how thoughtful of him to work so hard for his friends and to give them gifts. As his friends shout with glee, Bear lies by the tree, but he still stays up. I am surprised. I did not think Bear would stay awake that long. Wren flies to the stockings and tweets out a cheer. Besides our Bear's presents, Santa was here. When all gifts are open, there's one last surprise. Badger shows Bear a quilt just his size. I wonder if he's going to fall asleep now that he has his new quilt. Let's see. No. Bear snuggles up tight and mutters, "Good night." Then Bear falls asleep. I think he deserves to take a long winter nap because he's been working so hard. His friends tidy up and slip from the lair. They whisper, "Sweet dreams, Merry Christmas, dear Bear." And that's the end of our story today.